Hey guys, it is Tuesday, April 3rd, I believe. Getting ready to start a couple of my, oops, dropped my glasses. Going to start some test seedlings, and I just wanted to show you what I do with that. Finally going to get to use the handy dandy new mixer. So when you're first starting your seedlings, you'd want to use a seedling mix. Do not use potting soil, something that is just ultra light and fluffy. So I use just kind of whatever. This year I'm using some organic black gold seedling mix. So one whole bag of that. I'm only going to start like 4 or 5 seeds, just to make sure I get my system kind of down. So in that goes. And then with seedlings, you don't need any actual NPK type of fertilizers. However, you do want to get them started on a mycorrhiza, get them inoculated ASAP. So we're going to do 2 scoops of mycorrhiza. And then I'm also going to do one of the things they talked about at the GPC Expo this year was everybody was really digging the Azos. So I went ahead and got the biggest bag that they make, because according to what everybody says, you know, a little is good, a lot is better. All right, and we're back. I actually decided to bring you inside to show you kind of what I have going on. So this year, as opposed from years past where I would just use a little peat pot, I am going to use a, what are you looking for? I'm going to use, from the advice of Pete and Cindy Glazer, a little foam cup that can easily be cut away, inverted, so that the top will slide off nice and easily from the plant when I plant these up. So as you can see, I cut a hole in the top, and then I poke some holes in the bottom with my soldering iron. The benefit being that with a peat pot, sometimes you will have the roots, if you wait a day too long or something, you'll have roots pop out the bottoms, you'll have roots trying to pop out the sides, and when you go to peel the pot away, you will end up with a bunch of damaged roots, which you definitely don't want. So, as most of you know, I'm kind of a reptile guy, so how I start my seeds is in an incubator. I have my incubator set for 85 degrees inside of a foam container. So I will just fill up all these pots, put it on, and hopefully in 2-3 days, 4 or 5 at the most, we'll have germination. So I'll just do one to show you. My soil is just moist to the touch. You can put it in a ball, and it'll be good. So make sure, make sure your lid is on tight. Fill it up.
If I may, I would recommend Commander Spock replace me as Captain Enterprise. He is an exemplary.
And then pack it down a bit. A lot of times, you know, people will just put it in there and have it really, really light, which is not a bad thing, but you want a little substance to the soil. So here you go. These seeds, I've already sanded them. I've sanded the edges a little bit. I'll probably do a video on that when I start my real seeds. Again, these are just test seeds. So you sand your seed, you soak it in water for a half an hour to an hour, and then you put it point down into the soil, cover it up, and that's it. So that'll go into the incubator. I'll do that 8 more times, and we'll call it good. Something that I picked up from Ron Wallace this year is that what he'll do is he'll start all these, he'll get the beneficials going inside of the root systems of these plants, because I'm not keeping these plants. What then I assume he'll do is he'll pluck them out and use that starter as like a starter soil or a mother culture of bacteria or whatnot. It makes sense. You do it in aquariums from my industry, so it makes perfect sense to do it as for plants as well. But that's it. Here's my test seeds. These should be up in about 3 days. So today's Tuesday, so I'd imagine they'd be up by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. These should all be up and sprouted, and I'll take some pictures. I'll upload them to the Facebook page. But that's it for now. As always, any questions, let me know.